So that's amazing. Cool. So,
our innovative care programs and our relentless focus on patient safety empower patients to take the next step in their recovery journey.
There's my
It's
remote.
what drives us to provide the specialized care they need to return
Gotta
to
get
the
my
life they
YouTube
love.
Premium back. I don't like these ads.
Last season on Jeopardy! How is anybody ever gonna beat this guy? A shocking end to a streak for the ages.
I did not expect to win.
Now, the stage is set. Who will step in and light it up? New players.
It is very fun.
Bigger stakes. I'm excited already. And a chance to shine. Ordinary competition. The all-new season of Jeopardy! The new Ram 3500 Heavy Duty.
It's long, ain't it?
On power.
So, first things first. First things first.
I'm nervous.
In order for you to change your reality so quick that you get Illuminati allegations, just like niggas got back in the day. I mean, shit. I remember when I used to watch those Illuminati videos when I was young. I really thought them niggas ruled the world, you know? Like, I really thought Beyonce and Jay-Z was sat with governments controlling the very act of things. Like, that Illuminati conspiracy shit used to be crazy. Rewinding songs.
Playing it backwards.
The symbolism.
I remember that little era.
Anyways.
There's more ways to get your focus.
Now,
Stupid as hell.
like I said, in order for you to truly understand why things can't change quickly, you have to understand why you're making things move slowly. And that's what bar that. Now, we have to come to an understanding of why things have to be slow.
Aye.
Now, the obvious one, which I already covered at the start, is adhering to limitation through hyperfixation of reality. If things are ever moving slow, or you want to get something manifest quickly, quote unquote, that's number one.
It's Nero and
Adhering to
chill.
limitation through an unconscious hyperfixation on reality. You're thinking, shit, I need to change this, I need to change this, I need to make more money, I need to attract this person, I need to get this job, I need to do this, I need to do this, this has to change, why aren't things changing? There's some aspect of your consciousness that is somewhat being guided on reality, and because you're centralizing your attention on reality, concentration.
It says adhering to
put your energy into
limitations through hyperfixation on reality. That ain't the damn truth. Overthinking reality. All the necessary in-between bullshit. When you could be within. Using that same attention you could have been within.
You'd be guilty. Now you're probably thinking, what do you mean I'll be guilty, Nero?
I love when he did that voice.
Relax.
What do you mean?
You have to come to an understanding of one thing. The mind forms associations.
Through pattern, through recognition, through repetition. It's in the manual. Same shit, different teacher. That's all.
Whatever it is that you seek to materialize, which could be
Because
money,
it's the facts.
it could be
Truth rings true in many forms.
it could be
But the
career.
root of it is the same.
As human beings, we have
This
to
shit is going to work whether you know what he's talking about, what I'm talking about, or anybody else who knows it. Doesn't matter.
have to be done. Beyond things having to be earned, you need to struggle for things. What do niggas say? You meet a married couple, niggas been 50 years married, what do they say? It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of hard work. Yeah, we've been through a lot. You meet somebody who's made a lot of money. Yeah, it's a lot of hard work. I was
Repetition of thought turns into belief. Now you think that hard work equals money. It's a program. Same way you did that, you can unprogram and change it to something else. It's in the manual. I'm gonna keep saying that. It's all gonna relate. Because it's humane. That's why I named it that. The Human Operating Manual. It's going to relate to all of creation based on mankind.
there's an aspect of you that would feel guilty for
What
each time
he's
you
talking
do
about,
quickly.
what Rose
Because in
talk
our
about, what
society,
Eric, Power
success
of
is
I
slow.
Am talks about, what all of them talk about is going to
And
relate to
because
the
in our
manual.
society, success is
It's all
slow,
the
the
same.
idea of success being quick makes
The
you feel
manual
like
just tells you why what everyone's saying is right,
if you was to literally
even you,
jump up in your income
whether it's helping
times
you
5
or not,
in the next 2
benefiting
months,
you or not.
things would rapidly change to such a degree that other people around you wouldn't even be able to conceptualize it. If you was to go from being in crazy toxic relationships into a healthy relationship in a short space of time, there'd be an aspect of you that's like, what's going on? If you was to get that career promotion, even though you were unqualified for it, or maybe you're not the best person for that role, you feel guilty. Naturally. Because in our society, there's this collective idea that success has to be slow. Not only does success have to be slow, success has to be struggle. And because success and struggle are intertwined, anytime that something happens quick, there isn't much struggle.
Polarity of each other, success and
Anytime that
struggle. The
something
line is very
fast, there
thin.
isn't much struggle.
It's based on your
But
focus.
because in your mind, success is equated to not only struggle,
But slow.
but also slowness. Anytime
You have associated successes with struggle and slowness. The same way you all have associated stillness with nothingness, when stillness houses everything. It's all perception.
that you are not struggling or moving slow, your mind associates it with failing. So then when you go attempt to change your reality fast and quick,
Your
mind
attention
has
on that is what
calibrated.
makes it so. That's it. Why?
Understand what I'm
Because
saying?
awareness is attention.
And this happens more
Who
than
is
you think.
awareness? God.
And you're not even aware. We're not even aware
Easy.
of things. Actually ask yourself genuinely.
You get the manual, you know this shit, you see it over and over, and everybody that teaches it, you're going to relate it to the blueprint in the manual because it's all the same. You're going to know it so much that it starts to get boring. It's going to be so repetitive and within you, you're going to be like, well, what the hell am I doing? You're not going to do anything else but want to work your system once you know it for real. He's absolutely right. Every word.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? I mean, shit. Like, let's think about it. You've seen your family be at it for years.
Through repetition.
You've seen your friends' family be at it for years.
Repetition. That's what you believe now, thanks to repetition of your focus, awareness, God.
And this is what unconsciously is happening. You're not even aware of this. You're not even aware of this.
Because the system works whether you're aware of it or not.
Because you're feeling
Doesn't matter.
there's guilt associated with rapid change. And because there's
All the
guilt
more
associated
proof
with rapid change,
that it works. And it's always running, whether you know how to work it or not. The manual teaches that.
If rapid change in your reality equates to guilt, AJ, in order to avoid being guilty, what are you going to avoid? Change.
Yep.
What kind of change?
Rapid change.
And by avoiding rapid change, you indirectly align your frequency to what kind of change?
Slow change.
Slow change.
See how I know what he's gonna say? I ain't watched this yet. I'm watching it live right here with y'all. Because I know this shit.
Slow change. And this happens all the fucking time.
All the fucking time.
Honestly, ask me.
You know what I call it? It's a hell loop. It happens all the time because you all think it all the time. That's it. And in the manual, in the Bible rather, the Manifestation Bible, I talk about what is called a hell loop. The same way you create the hell loop, you can create a heaven loop for yourself. Don't mention the heaven loop, but just do the fucking opposite. The same thing, the same way it works for the hell loop, you can make a better loop. You either focusing on things taking too damn long, or you're focusing on, I don't wait for shit, I'm God. Which one is it?
Yourself. If I was
It's all a
to jump
choice.
up in
All of
income,
it is
ask me the
choice.
amount of money that I want to make next month.
Y'all been
If
making
I
the
was to
wrong
be with the type
choices
of person that I know I should be with,
unknowingly,
and then
by
treat me amazing,
default.
have a lovely
And that's
relationship
okay.
next
That
month,
makes it not
you
your
used to
fault.
get that career
But if you
promotion,
learn
you
this
used
shit
to
and you
get that
still
career
fucking up, that's your fault.
instantly. When other people have been grinding at it for
Ain't no way you
years,
know how you
see,
working
there's
and you
something
still
that we
fucking
do
it
as
up.
human beings.
That don't make
We end
sense.
up catching
Get out of
bullets
there.
that were never meant for us.
Be for real.
End up catching strays that has nothing to do with you. Based upon your experience or based upon your observation of other people's experiences, your mind has now associated success to be something that has to be slow and something that has to be struggle. So the inherent idea of changing your reality people's heads that some people can't even conceptualize it being a possibility.
Don't take long at all. It's not about time. It's about focus.
Hell, when people tell you how things have changed quickly, you don't believe it. How could you believe it?
You don't got the right mind for
Why
it.
would you believe it?
Yeah, your perception is not like theirs. You think it's impossible.
There's an aspect of you that has formed the association with rapid change being equated to guilt. Rapid change equals guilt. Rapid change equals guilt. And nobody likes feeling guilty, because the thing about guilt is that it's a corrosive emotion. It literally eats you from the inside out.
It causes cancer and shit. Dis-ease.
Because it eats you from the inside. You want to
A
avoid
disassociation with ease
You want to avoid feeling
comes
guilty.
from
So
shit
directly
like
to avoid
guilt.
feeling guilty, your brain is going to avoid rapid
Mr.
change.
Roro, what's
And by
up?
avoiding rapid change, all these fucking books that you niggas are
Easy.
reading, and all this meditation, all this visualization goes to fucking absolutely nothing. You've got everything lined up. You've got everything set up nicely. But you're stopping yourself from being able to make that change. And this happens more than you think.
Y'all need more calm conviction. That's why. You don't know who you are for real. You don't know how your inner mechanism works for real. That's why y'all here trembling, scared to death, waiting for the shoe to drop, holding your breath, trying to hyper-focus on every fucking thing outside of you instead of where it matters, internally. Y'all involved in everything attentively except for what actually matters, which is internally.
Something we all experience.
Worried about the news, the politics, male versus female. Shit, that don't fucking matter, man. You can get whoever the fuck you want. Vote for whoever the fuck you want. Live whatever life you want. Get out all that extra ass shit. Who gives a fuck? Learn how you operate and work that shit. Live your heaven on earth. Don't worry about the world's. I care about other shit too much. I'm gonna teach you selfishness. That's what I teach over here. Worry about you. Life and everything and all that extra shit you worried about on the outside will bend to you when you worry more about you. It's in the manual.
How's the interview? And thanks for coming, G. That's when you get to an interview, they're telling you you're not qualified, I'll be honest. Thanks for coming, though. That's dark.
I know what this video is, because I ain't gonna stay on here this whole time.
And sent it to
An
them.
hour. Oh,
Because I thought it
no.
would be a good idea considering my interview was me.
Stay for a little
I'm
bit.
going to be the new tech AI
See who pop in and out.
engine. Thanks for the lessons. Congratulations. Frequency defies rationality. There's individuals in this world that make shit that don't make sense make sense.
Yep.
And you can be one of those individuals.
Like
You just have to
finding
be willing to
coins on
understand
the
that
sidewalk and saying that it means you're in the right place at the right time. I do it all the time. And it's nothing anybody outside of me can tell me about that. That's my shit. I'm not validating that through you. It's my belief. I thought it over and over again. And eventually, they started showing up in the most craziest ways. So now I just fully believe it.
Not because they weren't qualified, but because they allowed the external to alter their internal. So congratulations to that individual. So I like what I see when I'm looking at you when I'm
Walking past the mirror.
See, I wouldn't change my life.
Just fine. I fuck with Nero. He a Taurus like me too. Eric from Power of I Am is a Taurus too. There's a lot of Taurus in this work. Earth energy. Grounded energy. It makes sense to me. Hermit crab information. Shit come from being a loner.
Whatever my player win, I win, and I feel happy.
I remember someone saying that your board's gonna start stripping because he keeps spraying it with Dettol. Because last time I checked, this board is nothing but clean.
captions at?
It's not
They
bad.
be saying some crazy
Bro,
stuff.
this board's been getting him for like over a year now. It just keeps getting wet as well, man, every time you rub it. Yeah, man. So, like I said, remember the first thing. The first reason as to why your reality will change slowly is you adhering to limitation.
Y'all make limits within limits too sometimes without knowing it. Again, not your fault. It's just you're not knowing it. That last.
You know what someone said? Someone was like, this nigga writes like a doctor.
Yeah, cause boy.
Fine. Hey, yo. You know what? This looks like hieroglyphics. There we go.
Hello.
There we go.
Welcome. Nero and Chill. Nero and Chill Sundays. Just catching up on what I missed. I am from South Florida.
Because guilt is equal to
Where are
rapid
you
success,
from?
rapid success is equal to guilt. So then in order to avoid feeling guilty, because nobody wants to feel guilty, the mind, in order to alleviate its guilt, will indirectly avoid that guilt by avoiding indirectly rapid success and change, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Now the second thing is actually a knock-on effect of the first thing, and that is discomfort.
Yep, you think discomfort has some control over you because of how it feels. Still has no rank over your attention, your focus, your frequency. I don't care what it feels like. That shit don't have no control over your reality unless you say it does with your attention, your focus, your awareness, which is God. Keep telling y'all, none of this shit matters. It's all perception. Very nice, India. I'm great. How are you? India in the building. I love that. I love when you all come in here from all over the place. It's like how y'all find me.
Evolutionary psychology is nothing more than the understanding of how humans are psychologically wired from a point of the manner in which they evolved. It's quite literally like the science of
Go back to that.
lower self.
Repeat.
Unconsciously,
Yeah, not that far back.
understanding of how humans are psychologically wired from a point of the manner in which they evolved. It's quite literally like the science of the lower self, quite literally. And in
You know what's crazy? Evolutionary psychology, that he even mentioned that. My entire human operating manual is about that. It is about your internal functioning based on God, psychological information, biblical fact. It relates to everything. There is a blueprint within my manual showing you every part, how it functions, and your role in all of it as the avatar. The operating system being God, your thoughts and beliefs being the old scripts and patterns, your attention being gotten based on perception of those thoughts and beliefs. Not only what you pay attention to, but what gets your attention as well. This is what is known to me as the hell loop, and we as humans do it all the time because you're working by default, not knowing how you work on the inside for real. And that's what he just mentioned in here.
psychology, it says that humans are wired to be in groups. What does this have to do with anything, Nero? Relax. Chill.
That's why the Bible says more than one mind on the subject is more powerful than one alone.
Right? To such a degree,
It says that in so many
not being
words.
in a group was death.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Naturally, right? Not being in a group to your psychological mind, whether you want to call it the basal ganglia, which is the proper term for it, or the primal brain. To your primal brain, being alone is death. How do I know? Because what was the punishment they used to do to niggas back in the day? Exile. Why? Because they knew if you were by yourself, chances are you'd be finished. Finito.
Yep, and y'all related being alone to that, and that's not necessarily the case.
Because here's the thing. If things were to rapidly change for you, you would no longer
Associate too.
hate.
With your friends and shit. Fuck them people, man.
And unfortunately,
I don't understand. You want what you want or not. You worried about the wrong thing.
Socially. And if you're no longer relatable to those around you, then that means you're going to be alone.
Some type
And
of
like I just said,
discomfort.
alone to the brain is interpreted as death.
Jesus.
So to avoid what
And
your
that's
brain
crazy
has
because
corresponded
alone is stillness.
thousands
It's
of years
this,
of
the
evolution,
stillness
then
is the
you're going
admin
to avoid
mode,
being alone.
which is
But
in
you
my
won't avoid
manual as
being alone
well,
due to
and
the
it
fact that
houses
you're no longer going to be
everything.
relatable to
Everything
those
comes
around
from
you. How
stillness.
do I know?
God
Because if you
resides
niggas
in
were to actually
stillness
materialize the amount of
because
if
pure
you're
awareness
broke
is
or
in
you got a
stillness.
lot of
And
money,
who did I
chances
say
are
awareness is?
you're with other people that are broke who
God.
don't have a lot of money too. So if you were to
Takes
randomly
awareness to
materialize a lot of money,
recognize that you are still. They are housing each
you
other,
changed.
one and the same.
You in Hollywood.
Come on, man.
You changed. In the hood, you changed is
Tell
death.
me.
Quite literally. Quite literal death in the hood is you changed. And how do I know? Because I've seen niggas say this to each other. You changed. And they're like, no, I don't want to change. So they end up staying within the same collective consciousness. Because here's the thing. Now, this is from a point of evolutionary psychology, but if we look at it, this is nothing more than a collective consciousness. The collective consciousness to which you're in right now is opposed to the idea of change. And it's opposed to the idea of change because it's the
Your current identity that you need to starve with your attention. Starve it of your attention so it can die. Because it's holding you in the place you don't want to be.
Worst fucking time dating, and then you go jump into a healthy relationship.
Yep.
You're gonna be a bit uncomfortable.
It's gonna feel weird.
He's cheated on me for the 500th time, and he's driven my car, and I saw her on Drake's yacht. Like, it's just a mad thing. Like, meanwhile, the whole time you're happy, you're like.
Same fucking attention that it took to do all of that. Yeah, because he's so and so and he did this to me and the last time and the blah blah blah. You could have been using that focus on I am always chosen. No one compares to me, like Eric from Power of I Am says all the time. I am always chosen. No one is better than me. Pick something else for the love of God. You are putting God on bullshit and then wondering why it stinks. I'm going to place God, my awareness, on bullshit. I'm going to stir it up by thinking this shit over and over again. And then I'm going to say, well, damn, what's that smell? Why is so stinking here? The fuck? Make it make sense. Because you're not being particular about your thoughts. You're sloppy about your thinking. That's why it stinks.
There's the discomfort, which is intertwined to the guilt. When you materialize that amount of money, and you're the only nigga that's getting money around the people that you know, there's inherent discomfort. Why? Because this is something that we actually experience as human beings, and this is called survivor's guilt.
Yep.
But hey, you got survivor's guilt ahead of time. And because you got survivor's guilt ahead of time, you vibrationally self-sabotage the potentiality of things changing quickly.
And then you wonder why it's like nothing ever works out for you. Because you already expected it, not even knowing it.
Of things changing quickly because you're still waiting for those around you to catch up to the same.
You vibrationally self-sabotage the potentiality of things changing quickly because you're still waiting for those around you to catch up to the same speed as you. Fuck those people. That has nothing to do with you. This is your reality. You only have one life. You're going to fucking worry about others outside of you, or you're going to figure out how to do this shit for you for real. Because once you figure it out for yourself, you can worry about whoever the hell you want to worry about after that. Because now you know what to do and you can go back and teach people. But other than that, what the hell are you doing?
And that is a fucking bar. Please write that down. And when you actually think about it, like, it's very, very deep. Like, there's an aspect of you. Nobody wants to be alone in any endeavor. If you're in a healthy relationship, you want those around you to be in a healthy relationship. If you're getting money, you want those around you to be getting the same or more money.
I know you love them. I know you want to bring them with you. I get it. But you got to put the focus in on you first.
But if you know that inherently they're not,
can't take everybody with you. Not on the inside of you. How you going to take them on the inside with you? You can't. Can't take them with you.
You're still waiting for those to catch up to your frequency.
Hello.
But the truth of the matter is they might
Nilo
know.
far.
They might know. And that, of course, discomfort with rapid change then also plays into the idea of no longer being relatable. And here's the thing. There's an aspect of you that would rather be relatable than change your reality.
It's humane.
That's the honest thing that you have to come to a conclusion
It's what
of
you
yourself.
think subconsciously is normal.
Rather
I don't want to be the oddball out. All my friends are poor. I don't want to be the rich one. Crazy. And you probably say, oh no, I don't think like that. Something is a knot in your stomach about it. Good name.
Because being relatable and receiving the love and approval is quite literally wired into us. It's quite literally wired into us to such a degree that we don't want things to change.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because you start getting money and start saying,
it's a mind and heart coherent thing that you have going on within that you're not aware of. You associate it with it somehow.
You don't know what's going on here in these streets. You know, you're not dealing with this. You get that career promotion. Oh, wow, that must be nice. Like, must be nice, must be nice, must be nice, must be nice. And of course, relating to people is equated to love and approval. So being unrelated to people or unrelatable to people is equated to the indirect opposite of that, which is hate and disapproval. And you need to be honest with yourself. You would rather be loved and approved, but not change as quickly as you want. Now, I can't do anything for you on that front. That's a conclusion that you need to come to yourself. And like I told you at the start of this video, the things that are affecting your ability to change things quickly aren't even necessarily interconnected to the idea of time.
Hey, Takima, I've learned not to respond to foolishness.
Unconsciously give ourselves. Because the definitions that we unconsciously give ourselves unconsciously rule us. And that's also a book. If you're unaware
as much as
of
you'll
the way
get.
that you define things, then those things define you.
That's your problem. Attention on the wrong shit. Shit that don't matter. Gay. Who gives a fuck? I don't care if you was.
You will avoid rapid change.
Don't change the fact that all of creation is finished and you are the creator of your reality. Who gives a fuck? See why that don't fucking matter?
My life would be like this, quick. Because everybody else is still adhering to the paradigm of time. And because everybody else is still adhering to the paradigm of time, they're just chugging along. Very fucking slowly. And because they're chugging along very slowly, you know that it would be too much for your brain. Quite literally too much. And I say this as somebody who has experienced survivor's guilt. I was chatting to my older ones, and he said some shit to me. He was like, yo, you think you're the first nigga to be lit quickly? And him saying that was his ultimatum of the two paths that we can go down. We can either be guilty about the success that we know we're able to materialize quickly ahead of time and get comfortable with that change, or be uncomfortable with it and just be able to be related to everybody else around.
Who the hell would want that?
And this happens again and again and again and again and again. You know, the best artist in the UK made a song about survival skill. Oh, Dave. Yeah, agreed.
See if y'all can see me in my day bed, cozy. Again, for real deal, Nero and chill right now. Listen, you are the cosmic translator I needed. Abraham couldn't do it for me, or even this young man. You speak in the code that activates my awareness. You are powerful as fuck. I appreciate that, Elijah. And I love your name. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I'll be trying to find as many ways as I can to relate to y'all what the truth is based on my experience. It's all experience, personal experience, because words don't teach, experiences do. That's one thing I agree with about Abraham Hicks when she said that.
It's all set. He's too certified.
Survivor's guilt. I feel the worst at my ideas.
I promise everything he gonna discuss is in my manual. It will relate somehow.
That's dark stuff.
Ask ChatGPT how my manual relates to the original manual that mankind or most people say is the original manual, which will be the Bible. And it says all of them. From there, I'm going to ask it about the other ones, Buddhism. I want to know all of it. Because it's going to find a way to relate to all of it. Because what it is a human thing. This is a humane thing. This is a systematic thing that all humans have. It's how we function. That's it. And once you know how you work, just like a light switch, you know that when you flip it, the light turns on. I know that if I do this way, or be particular, or keep myself in the game, and off of all of the outside shit that doesn't matter, then it will work because it's always working. And that's what I teach in the manual. That's what I teach in the Manifestation Bible as well.
It's the idea of earning by literally. Because here's the thing. And this is
I'm going to start hosting Sunday Manifestation Bible study sessions too. It's my new book. Book is only $24. The sessions are going to be $10 every Sunday. Every Sunday. So if you want to hear me talk and really break it down for real for an hour on Zoom, it's going to be $10. And I don't think that's much to ask for. I've even taught y'all how to manifest $10. I got a whole video on that. So there's no excuses as to why you can't join. And that's for anyone who wants to be involved. There's more than one way now to be involved and really get this in your brain so you can function out here with confidence. Not being so scary and petrified of life. Oh no, what's going to happen? What I'm going to do next? And like, God damn, we spend so much attention on that. We keep creating it. And then wonder why the shit suck. Because it's a focus game. That's why.
Who has become a millionaire in 6 months versus an individual that's become a millionaire in 60 years? Which idea do you think is more noble? Now, don't hit me with a spiritual shit. You're like, because, I don't think any. We know. Societally, it's more accepted for an individual to be at a particular point in life, depending upon their long period of time. For example, let's say you chat to the 60-year-old brother that's like, yeah, it took me 60 years to become a millionaire, I tried 15 different businesses and they all failed, I went bankrupt 3 times, my wife left me, she took the kids, my kids hate me, like I've really had to put in hard work for this. You look at that and be like, wow.
Heard all of that he said? The same amount of attention that it takes for y'all to think bullshit like that, you could have been putting it on the shit you actually want. This is the problem. That's the hell loop. And you don't know that you're doing it because you do it by default because you've been doing it for so damn long. Because the system is even making that work. It's all intermingled with each other. The reason you do it is because you've been working the system in a way that makes you think that way. It's all intertwined with each other. And then you wonder how you can get out of it. Or you'll say stuff like, oh, well, I'm just saying. Or I'm just explaining. Or it feels better when I get it out. Or it feels better when I talk about it. How long you gonna fucking talk about it? How long you gonna keep putting awareness, which is God, on it to keep creating more of it? You ain't tired of it? You ain't sick of it by now? You want an amen corner? You want somebody to rub your fucking back and dab your tears? Nobody's coming to fucking save you. Nobody. Nobody out the sky. Nobody. Nobody's going to ever understand you fully because they ain't you. Y'all want to elaborate so you can get somebody to say, oh, yeah, I get it. When the only person's comprehension of understanding and getting yourself should be you. I'm telling y'all care about the wrong shit.
That is very fucking honorable. That is
Clap
honorable.
perfectly in sync with what I said. Round of applause indeed. can't make the shit up. I'm gonna learn it. That's why. It's my first time watching this video. We are live.
There's disdain towards the latter, and there's praise towards
Couldn't make it up if I tried. I lived
and this is
this.
the inherent idea that we have in the
Not new to
context
this. I'm true to this
taken
shit.
to marriage, because relationships is another thing that niggas like to or want to materialize. Couple, they're like, yeah, we're so happy, you know. We've been together for 30 years, like, wow, we're just so happy. Meet some niggas that are in a relationship in a month, and they're like, so happy, like, you don't even know what's going on. It's the inherent idea, once
Like,
again,
yeah, you
that a
happy
long
now.
period of time plus hard
Wait
work and
10
struggle.
years
Once
from now.
again, career.
That too, that's
Individual that's
perception.
like, yeah, I climbed up the ranks of the company, you know, I was an intern, and I had to carry 600 coffees for everyone in the office on one hand, while I was taking notes on the other hand. And then, you know, it only took me 27 years, but, you know, now I'm at the top of the company. It's like, wow, that's very honorable. That's very, very honorable. It's very, very honorable.
And that's another thing. Y'all want to be honored. When
But
that
see,
don't
through
matter
our
either.
definitions, we're not aware of the indirect, unconscious implications of our definitions. And listen to what I just said. We're not aware of the unconscious, indirect
I'm
implications.
about to tell you what I
of the
literally
outcome
just
of our
said.
definitions.
I ain't never watched
If a
this
long
before.
period of time and hard work and struggle equates to nobility and honor,
Mm-hmm.
then, as you can imagine, a short period of time and, let's say, ease. I don't want to say easy, but let's say easy or not as hard, pause, as other people would conceptualize, is equated to the exact opposite, which is dishonor. And the lack of the opposite of nobility would probably
You
be
feel
something
like if that shit is not there, then it must mean dishonor.
naturally. And the beauty of it is that the idea of earning it is still a misunderstanding
Mm-hmm.
of reality.
Nothing. You've already earned everything. It's why you exist. Everything is already finished. All of reality is done. Like I have to do something to get what is already assigned to me. That doesn't make sense. All of creation, which is God, is experiencing itself as you, which makes you, all of creation, finished itself. A part of the creation that is also finished itself. So what the hell would you be earning? How am I earning something that I already am? I'm going to try to earn my desire, which is a part of all of creation being finished, when I'm already all of creation being finished, experiencing itself as Tanisha. Listen to what I said again. All of creation finished is being experienced as you. Why? All of creation finished is God. God is your awareness. Awareness is within you. You are the avatar of your awareness. You are the person who controls where you pointed, which is why you control your reality. How the hell are you trying to earn your desires, whatever the hell it is that you want? Nothing is off limits in this world, by the way. Nothing is big or small. All of creation is all of creation, and it's finished. The good, the bad, and the ugly. It's all in there, including you. You are a part of it too because you exist. Therefore, there's nothing to earn here. If your desires is a part of this as well, and they are because it is creation, then how are you trying to earn something that is you? The only reason you desire anything is because it's already finished in the first damn place. Because it's already who you actually are. That's why it makes all your bells and whistles go off and you get all excited and happy about it. Because it feels good, because it's coming from you as you being you. All it is asking for is a little attention. All it is asking for is a little focus. All it is asking for is God. God is saying, hey, this is done for you. It is me as you being this. And if you want to place me, which is your awareness, on this for just a little while, let's do some repetition. Let's claim it. If you like this, if you can assume it, I'm right here with you and I can get it to you. That's God's job. But you want to do his job, your job, and everybody else's job outside of you too. Y'all focus is wrong. It's in the manual.
Mental, physical, spiritual. We then form this horrible association that when I do something, I get a result. And when you think about it, to
This is true. This is why in the manual, when I press a button, I already associate it with something happening. I made the manual with a certain tool that is like a remote. Hello. Perfect example. When I press this, I know it's going to press play. I already know that. I have a heart and mind cohesion behind that. I know for a fact with my heart and my mind, if I do this, he's going to talk. If I do this again, he's going to shut the fuck up. I know that. And this is why the remote is in your manual. Everyone gets a universal remote because you already identify that when you press a button, even if it's just imaginative, it does not matter. You expect something to happen. You just do. And it's not just a psychological thing. This is going to be very therapeutic for you when you realize how your system works for real. Because playing the game also makes the blueprint work, which is in the manual. It's all working together. It's all intertwined. I left nothing out. You can't fuck it up. If you play, you win. $44.44. Life-changing shit.
For example, you're hungry, you think, okay, let me go make some food or let me get something to eat. That's a physical action. So then your mind thinks, action, result. I want to make some points. I write down on this board, action equates to result. You want to go somewhere, action equates to result. Action equates to result. Action equates to result.
Yep.
Without ever understanding
Because you don't do anything without the expectation of something. You don't shower without expecting to be clean. You don't get in your car without expecting to go from point A to point B.
Your frequency, your state of consciousness, your self-concept, all interchangeable terms for the same thing. This is what leads to creation, because it's based upon this that you then take action. Action is always preceded by your state of consciousness or frequency. An individual who's not in the frequency of health will find it very difficult to go to the gym.
Mind, frequency, consciousness, self-concept.
It's raining. They'll be 6 and they'll be like, oof, not everyone that's just finished work right now is going to be, it's still going to be no issue.
See how the physical don't matter?
But an individual who's in a state of health, frequency, consciousness,
because it's mental first. They're not going to give a fuck about the rain.
Will feel compelled to do it no matter the what.
And people that go to the gym, you know, when you skip, you even feel guilty mentally. You can't wait to go the next day. Once you make it a habit and that's your state of being, it's different.
See, here's the thing, and this is why I say it's a very dangerous concept. We're unaware of these things, and they're so dangerous in how they affect us without us even realizing it. If you have this inherent collectively accepted idea that we must earn what it is that we desire in reality, that's a misunderstanding of reality, because we're working physically on it. But before anything can exist physically, it first has to exist vibrationally. And because it first has to exist vibrationally before physically, but you're unaware of that, you then end up focusing on physicality, you then end up focusing on reality, and then you essentially to make the mistake of trying to change an effect by changing an effect. Reality is an effect.
Trying to change the 3D with the 3D.
But a lot of people want to change the effect by changing.
Can't change the 3D with anything other than your mind. The cause is mental. If it's in the 3D already, it's old. It's already printed from the mind. It's outdated. That's why that shit shouldn't get you in a chokehold and have you like all scared and trembling because it's already old. It's just because it's out there and in your face, you have the perception of it being real, therefore scary. But what's really real is what you create on the inside first.
But the very act that you earn it shows that your consciousness isn't aligned.
With the proper state.
Your consciousness is not aligned at all. That's why you're still trying to earn it. So if you catch yourself falling to the idea that, you know, I want to manifest this thing, but like, you know, do I deserve that? Like, should that happen? Like, I haven't put enough work for it. I haven't put enough time.
My manual teaches you exactly how to align your consciousness with the operating system, who is God, which is all of creation finished, the Alpha, the Omega, all things done. The more you align with it, the more your life will mimic that truth. It's systematic. I can't say that enough. It's page 1 of the manual. That blueprint on
It's
page
because you're
one
indirectly
is
adhering to a collective belief,
manifestation
which is doing
itself,
nothing more than
always
highly
running,
fixating
always
on the
functioning.
realm of effect as opposed to the realm of cause. You don't earn it with what you do, you earn it by who you be. And that is a fucking lot. You don't earn the reality that you desire by what you do, you earn it by who you be. Because who you
Now
be
imagine
determines
just
what you
being
do.
someone who knows how
Your
this
state of
shit
being is
works.
infinitely more powerful
So
than
they
what you
just
do.
do it.
Your state
They
of
just
being
work
is
it. That's the
infinitely more
best state of
powerful
being to
than
have.
what you do.
Highest form of being
The more
is
you
knowing
are, the
that
less you have to do.
you're
The more
God
you have to do, the less you are.
and knowing your role in it all and how to work it, how to function it, and knowing
Once
that
again,
there's no real rules
you
here.
don't earn anything in reality by action.
The rules are made by
You
you
earn
based on your attention, based on your focus, based on your perception.
by the contents
What gets
of
your
subconscious
attention is
mind,
your
frequency, and
perception.
consciousness.
Your
The
perception is built
subconscious.
off of
That is the
repetitive
only thing
thoughts.
that determines what you
Repetitive
earn.
thoughts
But
are
see, because
beliefs, and it just keeps
your definition
looping
of earn is
within
tied
each
to your
other
physical
over and
thing,
over
tied
again
to
based on
limitation,
where you are
without even
purposely
realizing that you trap
focusing
yourself,
or
without
not.
even realizing it. But when
Because
you
again,
understand that
the
you earn
system is
what you
always
experience in
running,
reality by
always
your state of
listening,
consciousness, your frequency, your
always
self-concept, your state
taking
of
in the
being,
input. This
and
is
so
why
long as you claim
sometimes
the
things
correct
can
things, you
get
have already earned it.
so chaotic to the point where you can't move. Things can get so bad to where it's like everything you try to do fails. It is because the operating system itself is trying to override all the old scripting and backed up code from your irrelevant ass thinking. So much to the point where it is willing to back you to a corner so you can sit the fuck down, where you have no choice but to be still, take more naps because you're exhausted. Sound familiar? You're exhausted, been trying everything, worn down. Can't do nothing else but be still. That is God resetting itself so it can fix this shit for you. Stillness in the human operating manual on the blueprint is admin mode. It bypasses everything and makes you one with the operating system. Yeah, them timeouts are crucial. Ain't nothing like God saying sit your ass down. Exactly, Elijah. Because you've been thinking and doing all this stuff and putting your attention everywhere, and it's all over the damn place. Scattered. Your awareness, God, is scattered all over the place to the point where it says enough is enough. We're gonna shut everything down. Because you think that you me and you're just the avatar. I need you to pick one thing to lock in on or know who the fuck you are for real and chill the hell out. But since you can't, exactly, I'm going to factory reset it. I'm going to sit you down. Now you have no choice but to come home to me. Come here so I can fix this. And through stillness, you are always connected with the Lord. It houses it. You don't know you're still without awareness. And who is awareness? Okay, I ain't gonna say it no more.
And because you have already earned it,
Y'all gonna
assuming
learn
the
to listen to
reality
me.
that it has already
I don't be
happened,
talking for my
then
health. I know what the hell I'm
reality
talking
that
about.
it has already happened, we then collapse reality. In order for reality to change
Telling
now,
what I
you
know.
need to change now. But you need to change now in terms of your
It's
frequency.
definitely a factory
Same
reset.
conscious, subconscious.
And I
It's
have
nothing
that
to do
in
with
the
what you
manual.
do. It's
Master
nothing to do with
reset.
what you do. And that's
There's
why we
2
say actually the
affirmations
force
in
of
there that I want you to say so
I'm
you
not
can
want to be
put the
spiritual,
burdens
meaning
of
that
this
I'll
shit back
bullshit
on
you, I'll
God.
tell you that you don't have to do anything and things are just going to come to you because you're the best thing in the universe and you're the universe's nectar and all this other bullshit. Because the truth of the matter is there's 3 planes of existence: mental, physical, spiritual. Physical action is important, but physical action is determined by your frequency, state of consciousness, subconscious.
Mm-hmm.
And so long as you align those things first, then everything changes. So then when you are no longer identifying earning with what you are doing, everything changes. Because then you no longer have to think to yourself unconsciously, I need to spend a long time working for this healthy relationship. I can enter the state of consciousness of already being in a healthy relationship.
Exactly.
Wow,
See
so
the
let me treat
difference?
this person and treat
Very
her
subtle
well.
shift, but
I've
so
never felt
imperative.
love like this before. You can enter the state of consciousness of already
Be
having
there
it.
already.
I knew I was gonna get that.
How do they
Most of
think?
them.
How do they
You can enter
act?
the state of
That's what
consciousness
you need to
of
put
making a particular
before
amount of money.
God.
Of course, I've been making,
That's what you need to place your awareness
easy,
on.
man.
That's what you need to put in the system through repetition. Then that will turn into beliefs. Then that will show you physical results, which will make you think like that even more. And then that perception hardens, and it will determine what gets your attention. You'll start seeing happy couples, or you'll start seeing people in love more. It's all systematic. That's why. But it starts with you first. Where are you placing God? Where are you putting your awareness? Where are you putting your attention? Where is your focus? You have to initiate it first. That is the job of the avatar. God got the rest. The operating system is always operating. It will do the rest. But you can't do your job and its job too. You got to pick one. And this is exactly how I'm going to be talking to y'all in those Bible study sessions. The manifestation Bible study sessions are going to be $10 per Sunday. We're going to get all the biblical verses that relate to reality creation from Genesis all the way to Revelations. I only took out certain ones, and it's for a reason. You're going to turn faith into knowing by the time I get through with y'all. Especially my Christian family who feel like if you manifest, you'll be betraying Jesus, which I don't understand because Jesus was the best manifester we know. The book told us that. He knew how his system worked way before there was a human operating manual. That's all. He was enlightened.
There's a rumor going around. No, don't say it's a rumor. For many years now. For many years. Oxtail is not actually oxtail anymore. It's kangaroo tail because the tail of an ox has become too expensive.
I know you fucking lying.
There's evidence. There's proof.
Oh no.
There's evidence of proof.
And that's my favorite dish. Never eat that shit again. Feed me no damn kangaroo. That's crazy.
No.
Yeah, no. I'm with Nero.
Oxtail's infinitely better than curry mutton. That's oxtail is got. And curry mutton is like a secondary choice because the real thing is curry goat. But niggas don't have goat ever because goat's expensive too. So then they just
Curry goat is good too. Yes, Elijah. They fucking with my favorite. Not the oxtail. You talking about this kangaroo meat. Excuse you? It's like my favorite dish. Especially when it's Jamaican style. Oh, it's so good.
The only thing that ain't overrated was the oxtail pizza. That's it. Yeah, the oxtail pizza was lame style. The oxtail pizza was lame. The normal oxtail got bare flour.
That's what I ain't had yet, an oxtail pizza.
That's the best part. That's the best part. Oxtail's so good that if you go to a restaurant and them niggas give you oxtail, they give you nothing but bones.
They do. They be trying to be skimpy.
Nothing but bones.
Mm-hmm. TJ, love you so. Love you more. Some of y'all be bots that come in here, but you never know, so I say it anyway.
It isn't you, in fact, who makes time. Now, we have this inherent collective idea. Once again, all of these is nothing more than acceptance of the collective conscious, but you're just unconscious of the acceptance of the collective
Good things
conscious.
don't take time, you make time. Why? Because this is not about time, it's about focus.
Good things take time. Some other shit niggas think God gives us toughest
That same awareness that it took you to think that good things take time, you could have been saying, nope. Good things take focus. All about perception. Yep, even the bots, girl. I just be saying it just in case. You never know. It could be somebody who's like, well, dang, I said I love her. She didn't even say nothing to me. And I would hate that. That just hurt my little heart.
Other than what the subconscious mind accepts as true. Why? Because in the Kabbalion, they have a saying, all truths are half truths, all truths are half truths, all truths are half truths.
Yes.
Some people might say, hey.
This is so important. And I may do something about this. Probably my next book or something will be about the power of paradoxes. Everything it has a half truth. Whether I teach it, he teach it, whomever, all of it has a half truth. But when you are comfortable with who you are and how the system works, you are going to be comfortable with working paradoxes. You're going to be comfortable with being neutral in all of it. You're going to be comfortable with choosing the side of it that most benefits you, confidently choosing it too, knowing that because I made the choice with my awareness, who is the operating system, that my job is done. I'm telling you, the more you know how it works, you just work it. And you use everything along the way that you've learned up until you know how you work, up until you really, study the operating manual for real. You use all of it with it. This is not to dishonor your lessons up until this point. So if you've learned scripting or how to affirm or how to visualize, it still works with the system that I put inside of the human operating manual. You can still use those things because you're going to see based on the blueprint, well, if I visualize this over and over again, it embeds a new script, a new code, hardening my perception, therefore determining what gets my attention as well as what I pay attention to, therefore presenting it to me in physical form, making me think about it more, which makes me believe it even more, because beliefs are nothing but thoughts that you continue to think, which then hardens the perception even more. Do you see the pattern here? When you know this, you will stand firm between all paradoxes. You will be like a child in a candy store and you'll just choose it. You'll just pick it. Oh, I like this one. Or the line is thin right here, but I could play over here. And because this is a half truth with that and this makes sense, I'm telling you, you will become a freaking reality architect, a reality engineer.
All the men out here, they're dogs. Nothing but dogs out here. Just,
Waste of attention, thinking like that. Waste of focus. Could have used that same focus on something else.
Luckily, I've got Secret Clinical. Secret gives me 3 times more stress sweat protection, so he can't smell the fear, just the pheromones. Secret, stay fresher under pressure.
I had to get my premium back. We don't got time for these ads. 40 whole seconds.
Pesticides, preservatives, toxins, and fillers. But with Vimmergy, there's a way to save yourself. Introducing fast-absorbing vitamin drops.
Goodness, at least cut the sound. But yeah, y'all, it's a pattern. The pattern is there for a reason because it's systematic. And I can align it with anything. Anything. If it's humane, I bet you it'll relate. This shit even relate to memes off social media. Y'all not fucking with me for real. Y'all don't understand what I got. That's why I said, how do you charge people for a bottle of fountain youth water? How much that costs? Because they don't got it. Don't nobody got what I got. And you can't lose with my shit. Once you play, you gonna win. It's just that simple. And for $44, you've bought dumber shit for more. Trust me.
But it's true based upon the acceptance of it being a truth subconsciously. Since they end up creating a reality and only experiencing dogs. Now, are you going to come to that person and tell them that it's not true? And their reality is true. But it's true based upon the
I said
acceptance
I wasn't going to stay on here for an hour and ended up doing that
to the same
anyway.
degree that somebody says, there's an abundance of opportunities out here, they're able to magnetize and see all these opportunities around them, predicated upon the belief subconsciously that there are plenty of opportunities out here.
Thank you, Elijah. That's the plan. That's what I want to do. I want to be a speaker. Like I've had this visual for a very long time now, years. I'm on this stage. I have on this white suit. I look finer than a motherfucker too. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I just do. Like, your girl looks good, okay? And I'm like, in my mind, I have this bob because I just feel like I love me a nice bob. A 613 bob, and it's just shaking. It's for the elite. I got that headset on with the little thin mic, and I am speaking to so many people. I've had that image in my brain for years now. Every now and then I play with it. Don't know what it means, don't know when it's going to happen, but I'm here. I'm down for it. That's all I keep telling God. I'm with it. If you with it, I'm with it.
Is it true that good things take time? Yes, but it only is true predicated upon the subconscious acceptance of that state being true. You can quite literally
Yes,
say,
Elijah, come on.
good things
Because
don't
we're
take
going to
time.
talk about some stuff
And
for
guess
real.
what? If you can get your
And just
subconscious
like
mind
I've
to
talked
accept
to
that,
you all in this
then good things
whole
won't take
session
time.
right here, it's going to be the
Because
same.
why should good
Except
things
it's
take
going to be
time?
more
Why?
relatable and it's
It
going to
ties
make
back into
things
the
click.
idea
It's
that
going
I
to
just mentioned
bring things
previously.
full
The
circle
idea
to
that you
you.
have to,
And for $10,
that you need
even
to
if you don't want to
commit
buy my
for long periods of
manifestation
time to
Bible,
good
you
things.
just want to
Because
see what
there's
it's
anything,
about.
sir.
Don't spend the full
You don't
24.
deserve
10
predicated
bucks.
upon your
Let
action.
me
You
see what she
deserve
talking about.
predicated
That's
upon your
nothing.
state of consciousness, your
You don't got
frequency, your
$10?
self-concept,
Go
your
look
state
at my
of being,
video.
your mental
Find it.
attitude.
I teach you how to
Good
manifest
things don't
$10.
take time. You make time.
As soon as you get it, come
And
on.
see, here's the thing. Once you believe that good things take time, based upon the fact of me saying you make time,
And when
you
you're
make your
ready,
goals
just
into
email me,
reality.
tanishaspeaks@gmail.com. I'm going to collect your email.
And because you
And
make
when
the
it's
laws of your
time,
reality,
that list of emails
you make
will
it as law that
receive
good things
the
take time,
private
then
Zoom link.
good things will always want to come to you,
It'll be
but then it'll be like,
24 hours in
it's
advance,
too
maybe
quick for me to
48,
send.
just so you can see it.
I wanna send them this career promotion, but it's too quick for them. I wanna bring them that client that will bring them this amount of money to their business. I wanna bring them this customer.
But yeah, if I can get enough
It's too
people
quick.
to
It's too
do the
quick.
Bible study
I
on
wanna,
Sundays, then we
I
can
wanna
do
send
it.
them that
But
person,
either way,
that
I'm going
person
to do
that
it. I'm going to put
wants to apply
the
for a
Bible
job.
up.
Amazing
I'm going to
foundation.
discuss it how I want to discuss it. I'm going to explain it. And then I'm going to just post
It's
those
too quick
videos in the
based upon
membership
your
area.
idea that it can't be.
All of the
It's too good to
recordings
be
will go
true.
in the
And I think
membership
that's just
area.
the you. And that's the
And the
bottom line
membership
right now.
area is
It's too good to be true. That's
$29.99 per
just you
month.
based on the frequency that you're operating in. But if you have
In
an
there, I
infinite
also have
multiplicity of
my
consciousness
body
in your
cam,
frequency,
which
then
you
we're
will see
okay.
me like this in live time with my phone using my remote against the world. You're going to see how I apply the manual in my day-to-day life. When intrusive thoughts come up, circumstances, all of it. Because I'm human just like y'all. And I feel like it's important that you all see that. People could teach you shit all day long, but what about the actions? How do you function in this for real? Show me that.
Nero changed the
That's what I want to
manifestation
see, and that's what I want y'all
forever.
to see.
I used to share my trials and errors
Because
in
I
my
can
life
tell you this
with
shit till I'm blue in
manifestation
the
on my
face, but
channel.
like I said,
But when you
words don't
stepped
teach,
up, you made
experiences
everyone
do.
in this field pause. Yeah, that's wild. Oof, you're an eater, yeah?
And I'm already fully in the game, so why not present it to you?
Everyone now uses this terminology and common use words.
So you
Even if
can
it's
witness it
from
through
the
me.
books you read. You changed the game forever, my friend, and that's because of the authenticity you have, which is a huge lesson for the content creators like me. Being authentic is the best thing anyone can do. Cheers, brother. What's his name? Opa Best. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much. Now that we said your name, don't get caught up in no crazy scandals. Don't fuck with me. Thank you. Much appreciation. So, here's another thing that is affecting you unconsciously. Truth of the matter is, and I don't mean this disrespectfully,
Mm-hmm.
you're not ready.
Not.
You're not ready for things to change quickly. You're not.
You want them to and you think so. Probably have a little baby strokes. All your stuff come up at one time. Doesn't have to be that way.
You're not ready.
But if you were, you would have it.
Why? Because here's the thing. Unconsciously, there's an understanding that an alteration of your reality would lead to an alteration of one thing. And this is one word in particular that actually does a lot more damage to your ability to create reality than you can imagine.
Mm-hmm. Responsibility. Because then that means I'm going to have to be the one that everybody comes to. I'm going to be the one that they look to for advice. I'm going to be the one that they ask for money. I'm going to be the one that they so and so and so. And I don't know if I want to deal with all of that. You subconsciously think about all of those things. They're in there. Because they are heart and mind coherent thoughts. You've seen people who have a lot have a lot of responsibilities. You associate that with that already, naturally. And you know, whether you consciously know or not, but subconsciously you know that that might not be something you actually want to do. That's not my state of awareness. That's not even who I am. I don't have all of them responsibilities. I don't have to answer to all of these people with their hands out now that I'm rich and successful. That's why you're not ready.
To accept responsibilities of what comes.
But if you took the idea of responsibility having to even exist, come on, then that wouldn't even matter. This is what I'm telling you. When you know how you work, you're going to stand in paradoxes of everything. Because it doesn't have to be a responsibility. That's just one truth. That's one side of the coin. Paradoxes, there is more than one. Always two sides of everything. Multiples, actually. You can see one thing from a million different perceptions. Pick the one that benefits you. And stop worrying about what society says. Society says that coins on the ground is just fucking coins on the ground. Tanisha says that coins on the ground means that I'm in the right place at the right time. And I don't need society to tell me anything else. I stand firm on that. I've made that a belief because I thought it over and over again, which turned into a belief, which manifested coins in the most craziest places, getting my attention, which made me pay attention to it even more, thinking it even more. Sound familiar? In the manual. I was using that for that, not even knowing anything about the manual back then. There was no blueprint when I first made that. This is what I'm telling you. It works on everything. The only thing keeping it from working is the actual avatar repeating the focus on whatever it is they want to work for themselves. Whether it be a thought, a scripture, an affirmation, doesn't matter. A visualization doesn't matter. The avatar needs to be confident in how it works so it can work it. Because once it does, and it proves it to itself, and it shows it to itself over and over again, it will then develop a new perception about its role and its responsibilities and how it actually functions out here. And that's going to make you so calmly confident that nothing, and I do mean nothing, will be off limits to you. There is no big or small anymore. All of that irrelevant shit will dissipate. But you got to play the game long enough to actually witness and feel what I'm talking about over here.
Altered reality.
Press the button.
And new reality would come with a new set of responsibilities.
That's it. That's all I want you to do. Whole menu is about pushing a button. Simple shit. Change your life. Doing shit that you've been doing since you was a child. You push buttons on toys your whole life. Why you think I chose that? Something simplistic, something that everybody knows. Doesn't even have to be remote related. Button on the radio, button on the elevator, button on the cell phone. Come on. You've pushed a button before. I know that. Which is why I used it as the tool within the manual. I didn't leave anything out. Goddamn genius. I promise. I promise you I ain't leave nothing out.
Are you ready for more limelight in your career? Are you ready?
I've been hearing the issues of humankind since I've been here.
Most of the times,
mine and others.
And that's okay. But don't bullshit me and say that you're okay. You want things to change when the truth is you don't. And that's okay. You just might not be ready. An increase in responsibility will naturally increase to an aspect of your time being confined, or maybe you having to adhere to other aspects of life that you don't want to necessarily deal with at this moment in time. But you think to yourself, of course I want more money. But then you think to yourself, I need more clients. But then you hate your clients.
It's like, they get on my nerves though. So which one is it? The hairstylist and stuff, but they get on my nerves. Right.
You love your freedom. You love being able to go out whenever you want, do whatever you want, be with whoever you want, do this because there's nobody else to think about. But in a healthy relationship, now you have somebody else to consider.
I'm gonna wrap it up, y'all. I'm going. I've been here for 69 minutes now. It's only 3 of y'all in here right now. Oh, Jesus. Put it back on me. Have a great day. Woo, child, hair all over. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for watching Nero with me. I'm going to do these more often where I just jump on and start talking. And let me pause them because it's so loud. But yeah, I'm going to do these more often where I just jump on and, you know, watch whomever. I know Nero usually drops on Sunday, which is why I thought to do it this Sunday. And I randomly just got the idea and said, let me go ahead and do it. Because I knew that whatever he teaches about, I can relate to, I can comprehend. Because his understanding is in very close proximity of my own. So, yeah. Anyway, have a great rest of your day. Thank you, Alasia. You have a good one as well. And thanks for stopping by. Thanks for listening. And yeah, again, if you are interested in changing your reality with confidence and conviction on how it works so that you can just comfortably work the system, work who you actually are, go to Tanisha.com. That's TENIECIA.com. Well, you'll know because it's on my channel. Anyway, take care.